Hype! Hey, everybody!
Hi.
How's it going? Real quick, because we're a little bit late because traffic is a thing here in Houston. We have a slightly sick Jess, so she will join us via the Aether. Wolf has family matters.
Wolf doesn't love us anymore.
That's the family matters that he's attending to.
He'll be back next week.
Yeah, I think that's all the announcements. Don't block the camera, please.
Got it.
Holiday schedules, they're tentative. I think we're probably going to stream everything except for maybe a Sunday or two, but everything should be fine. Merch, go get merch. It's down below. You could get them from
Divine in Concord,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm trying not to block the
I
camera.
was like, what are you
No.
doing?
I'm not passing you Doritos to give me an extra level.
Are you sure?
Like, not at all.
Okay. All right. Merch down below. Go get Dickie's book. Go buy Talon and Claw stuff. All the things for the holidays. Go read the Alistar Project. Go donate to Extra Life. The information is still down below. I think it'll expire by the end of the year. I'm not sure. I'll just let it do its natural course. I think that's it. Does anyone have any special announcements?
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, be nice. It's holidays. Everybody's stressed. Be good. to
Don't be a
people.
dick. Give a dick.
And stop riding my ass, that one explorer on my way here.
Exactly.
You know who you are.
Give
So
a
many
dick.
dick
It's
comments. Riding
Secretly,
her
just
ass.
hates you. All right, let's do character introduction, and then we'll go right into the intro. Hi guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be your DM. Hey Ryan, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm going to be substituting for Tenau, who's a monk that does weird shadow jumpy things. I can't remember his way of the thing. But anyway,
there you go.
yeah, he's brooding. He got kicked out of his place and he's real sad. Hi, my name is also Ryan. I will be playing Crosshatch, a Warforged Warlock. That you know him. He towers over you. And
Who are you playing?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna have to play him until he got here, but then we just stalled.
I
Yeah,
just wanted you to do your voice.
I'm going to interrogate somebody. Oh, yeah, no. After karaoke on Saturday, it kind of hurts still.
Yes, you should have heard.
Oh no, I failed so hard.
Hey Trent, who are you playing?
I'm going to be playing Carver, a Hexblood Warlock who is about to be subject to enhanced interrogation technique.
Hey Jess, who are you playing?
Hey guys, I am Jess. I am playing Lena. She's a Wood Elf Cleric of Nature Domain, and now she's multi-classing into Druid as well.
Heck yeah.
And live long life, have long life and flourish. That was, yeah. I'm sick.
God, talk about phoning it in. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Jess.
Hey Lee, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Lee, and I'm playing Everlee, and I'm a Nature Domain Cleric, Aasimar something something. Yay! And I'm also, hi, I'm Sonia. I play Steph. I miss her. Anyway, moving on.
Anywho. Hey Jeremiah, who are you playing?
Joseph. Oh.
I missed them all.
You said Sonia.
Joseph.
Jeremiah, I'm playing Saerus Peddler Ward, a Genasi fighter barbarian.
Yeah, and with that, let's roll that boom footage. Hey everybody, with Mike being hot. Just a friendly reminder, because I did forget to give you guys your XP for last time. You all should be at 23,076. 23,076. So, to recap what had happened last time.
What
happened?
happened was.
If I can get this to work properly.
Do I even get my own lines anymore? Or are you just gonna use all of them?
Yes.
Everybody
So-
loves them.
How original were they to begin with?
That
Some of
one
them
I've
were
heard-
very original.
That one I've heard
That
of
one was not.
many times, but
So top are totally
Something about
ordinary
something.
peasants here. Essentially face their anti-party. Keywords. These constructs are made out of these flesh-like wood that a cod had made to mimic their powers and abilities. The party struggled a bit when a cod fell. You guys saw that the power that was linked to these scarecrows also fell. And in doing so, Carver was freed of his mind control.
They're not scarecrows.
Reuniting, you guys spent about a week learning new tricks, teaching your pets some things here and there, gathering new equipment, upgrading, repairing, multi-classing for some. As the party started to talk about what happened to Carver, he mentioned that he was tortured. He mentioned the name Elizabeth and Morgan of the Fae, and how they're apparently interested in uniforms. And with that, piqued all of y'all's interest. And I believe you're about to speak with Marilyn, but you guys have a thing that you wanted to do first. Is that correct?
I mean, I can interrogate him whenever. It'll probably be like the night before we leave.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick his brain. But who wanted to talk to Merlin?
Me.
You did? Ah, okay.
So, all right. Let's have a conversation with Marilyn then. As I am totally.
Is it
not
okay for us to
solid.
pop the tower on the Clement estate?
You can.
I am asking that in character, just beaming thought
Are
at
we
you.
still there? I thought we left.
You guys could be. You guys technically the last thing was the Clemente estate,
Okay.
but you guys were about to leave. You could be anywhere you want.
Does Merlin even know that I was gone?
It's been a few months, bud.
Mhm.
Merlin's also got a short track memory.
I mean, did he ever know?
Yes.
Somebody communicated it.
Yes. You also have arrived to his tower many times. And you,
Fair. Yeah,
That's
you've
all right.
definitely been absent from some of this.
You also miss meeting King Arthur.
Oof.
Yeah. So.
And Lancelot.
And Lancelot. Yeah.
But he knows Lance a little.
And
Alright,
you
I'm
miss
warmed up.
Lancelot. You miss Lena's
Mikael.
fiance. Her Mikael.
My man.
Oh man.
He's short and angry
He's
and throws
Gaston.
axes at things.
Oh, I thought he was Gaston.
He looks
Is
like
He
Gaston?
looks like
Does
Gaston.
not act like Gaston.
Just with a little bit longer hair.
Oh,
Huh?
he's tall.
He was average height.
Hell yeah, he is.
So
Everyone's short compared to Croft.
that's true. I believe you guys popped the tower. Have the pool ready. Who is going to actually speak with Merlin?
I think they wanted to.
I tend to
Okay.
just terrify Merlin, so.
Sure, yeah, we can go with that. As you place your head inside the water, and you see the ripple effects, a room appears and materializes, slightly waterish, and you do see Merlin in his room currently reading a book. As he looks above, it says hello in this circular room filled to the brim with just books and notes. What is that?
I'm gonna beam into my head before you even start talking. You were supposed to knock.
That was the rule, but he didn't know.
Fair.
Hello, what can I do? Carver, is that you?
It is.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. Or this is really bad. One of the two. What? Hello.
Probably both.
That is a third option, yes. What can I do for you?
I need to know why we went after an alicorn.
Well, that was not something I placed, but something that my familiar did in my stay as I was coming back from the Shadowfell. You saved the unicorn. Oh, the alicorn, sorry. Because that was his friend's son. And he is the last of his kin. Which eventually you should have done, but I thought the questing beasts were a little bit more... I don't want to say the word important, but I'm going to say the word important.
Priority.
Yes. Is that you? Okay. Why do you ask?
There are some very powerful people that want unicorns.
That's probably never good. But there aren't any more unicorns on the plane. They're all in the Feywild.
I don't know what their ends are, but
Who is the they?
Morgan and Elizabeth.
As he mutters under his breath, Bathory.
That just clicked for me, the Elizabeth name.
Which, assuming for sake of expediency, since that's a word that I learned a couple years ago, the information can only be transmitted one way through the fountain. But I am assuming that when it's all said and done, Carver's going to explain this to you guys. So if you want to ask questions of your own, tell it to Carver for Carver to ask. Feel free to do that.
Omit information if you don't want us to know it, but then we'll think you're a terrible human being.
You can always admit, yeah. But unless you don't, then all the information will be free. For everybody to know. See, Elizabeth goes back some time for us. Here's a story about a long time ago about Camelot and unicorns and redemption. There was a couple of hunters who were out in the forest, and accidentally they killed a unicorn thinking it was game. The forest and the unicorns cursed Camelot. Arthur took responsibility for said thing, and him along with myself and the wizard, need to look up wizard name. Sorry.
Steve the First.
And Whore. That's nice. He took the unicorns to his maze. And that's where things were for a while. Until Elizabeth. She views immortality and those that are close to immortality, like unicorns, at the highest regard. Anything else that can die or perish is beneath her. So, we did see eye to eye in that unicorns are precious, but there was other things that we did not. The unicorns eventually were sent to the maze, and from the maze, a whore and the unicorns went to the Feywilds. A whore. A-H-O-R-A, a whore. It's the wizard's name.
Not W-H-O.
Not W. A whore.
You're a hoe.
Elizabeth was killed.
Uh-oh.
As we did not see eye to eye in her killing. She had many victims that she has slaughtered throughout the years, and before her decapitation, her hanging, she wasn't decapitated, I did pick into her mind, and from the information that I got, she lost count after her 80th kill.
Ugh.
Vile.
I went to speak with some of her jail cell mates, and they all dubbed her the Queen of Blood. She liked to bathe in it. She loved to see it. She forced individuals to hurt themselves and mutilate themselves just so she can see the waters run.
You were tortured by this individual. Jesus Christ.
So, that's that. Apparently, there's rumors throughout Camelot and the forest that there is a winged woman who drains people or makes them disappear.
A succubus?
And if this is true, then they've made a mistake. Because now we know where they are. They're in the maze. If that's where the unicorns were, if they're interested in unicorns, that's the only places they would be. We can actually launch an attack and strike first. You see that he sighs and then goes over and starts like flipping through books and pages and is ignoring you for at least a good 5 minutes. Yes.
What's gonna happen is, because Saerus is just kind of agitated, I guess is the word. He'll just pop his head like maybe for 2 seconds. He's like, "We need to save the unicorns," and then whoop. Because Saerus needs to save the unicorns. Not really just Saerus, but that's what he wants to do. They're important to the Clement family.
Yes. There hasn't been a sighting for a unicorn in a while, so I'm quite confident that they're not there, but at least she did take and reside in that location. I do, and like you can see that he's actually happy and he kind of lays out a map from a book. I do have a teleportation circle in that location near the cliffs. For Arthur needed a fast travel there. It has changed from a beautiful cliffside into a memorial and cemetery for those that have died and those that are victims of Bathory.
Of what?
Bathory.
Elizabeth
Elizabeth
Bathory. Yeah.
Jinx.
Like battery, like.
Decent to tell us.
First name Assault.
Did you say that he's very worried? Did you actually see a unicorn? Or are they just interested in them? She's always been interested in them.
They were just interested,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Okay. Well, that's good. There are not a lot of sins in the magical world, but hurting a celestial creature is considered a sin. And I don't believe in faith nor dogmatic practices, but even I wouldn't stoop so low as to harm one. And he's very quiet and he's staring up at the ceiling right now.
So about that teleportation circle.
Oh yeah, yes. So I'm gonna do that and show you a map above him. Technically, the maze or labyrinth is right here by the coast.
Okay. Where are we right now? If we're
You
still at
guys are the Clemente estate.
Yes.
So
Clement Estate was north.
Yeah.
west,
north of-
Oh, no,
There,
sure.
there,
Yeah.
Right there. Right there.
about there.
yeah, so you guys can look at the map if you want.
Maybe
that's why I purchased it. If you want to use the flag, you can. And then like the audience,
Oh,
take the flag.
Heck.
Like
Heavy
arena.
things.
Yeah, heavy things.
if
So you guys are here.
since we are still at the Clement, then I am gonna here for the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Can
So
you
you guys
adjust
are
me?
here. You can move that way. Because this is where the mountains where you fought the
Frostbite?
frostmaiden.
Where's
So you can avoid that and take longer to go there.
or we can go to.
Well.
We can go to.
Can you conjure
Isn't
it?
Merlin's
Yeah,
like
Merlin's
there?
is-
Merlin's is here, but technically that's moved to like over here.
Yeah.
Because it's near the coast.
Yeah.
You could go to Merlin. You technically need to go to Merlin because
No.
the teleportation circle.
Yeah.
It will save you a couple of days.
And my horse is dead.
Oh, is the circle like
You need to be
in the
physically.
middle of the maze? No. Like my question is, where would
The circle will
end
be
point
by the cliffside
Okay, so it's still
before
not
you enter the
within the maze.
There's not within the maze.
Okay.
You're at the cliffside. According to Maryland, there'll be a cemetery for as immortal souls that have died because of Elizabeth, and then there is a maze.
I will go to my Faja.
Faja?
My Faja.
Is there anything else that you guys need to discuss with Merlin?
Me personally, no. No, that's all I wanted to say to Merlin is we need to save the unicorns and that's it.
Y'all see me, like I wasn't sleeping. I was just like sitting in a corner, which is a little odd because usually I can't sit still. After not hearing Carver speak for about 3 minutes, I'm just going to abruptly grab him by the scruff of his shirt, pull out of fountain,
Okay.
and stick face into pool.
Okay.
Can I beam the thought at him through the fountain, or because I'm already using a magic item, would that just not work? Because technically there's like...
The spell gives you a limit.
Yeah.
The hat.
Telepathically within 30 feet.
He's not within 30 feet.
Gotcha.
He's within 100,000.
I'm going to start to poke my head in, pull my face out really quick, and then just clang, clang, clang on the edge of the fountain.
Yeah, it's a knock first.
You do hear a cackle, and yes, enter.
Who is the court?
The courts, well, they were those that governed the Feywild.
Nightwalker thing said it was in court. I'm talking about the Nightmare Shepherd in that particular instance.
Too bad. You said Nightmare Walker thing.
And yeah, feel free to start drinking whenever you want.
But it's within the fountain, so you didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not quiet and I don't need
No,
to
but the
drink.
fountain, it's one way
No, we usually get here
communication.
for what people are
Okay,
saying.
that's fair.
So,
I thought it was a one-way communication. We don't hear anybody.
So you're not
talking.
supposed to, but we've been fluffing that rule
Okay.
a lot.
I'm still holding you like this, by the way. Just
Delightful.
The courts was a group and council of celestials, devas, and solas that were governing the Feywilds and protecting from the Shadowfell. From what I can hear, Morgan and the Shepherd, amongst others, I assume. Somehow Elizabeth is dealing with this as well. They have either taken over the courts or are manipulating the courts into their ways and trying to bring forth the Nightwalker for whatever stupidity. If that thing materializes in the plane, it's unkillable. It will just destroy everything. It doesn't kill, it annihilates those from history.
It's a magical thermonuclear warhead. I'm trying to find the... Terda says the court is nothing but a joke. It should be abolished and set aflame. Agreed.
Depends on who's ruling it, but generally yes. Especially now, if it is controlled by those of the Shadowfell, yes.
Thank you. Abruptly just pull face out of
Okay.
fountain. Turn, look at Carver while still holding him by the scruff, and just beam the thought. So is Morgan on the court or what? Just, I want confirmation. Merlin told me one thing, I want to make sure I've got my facts straight.
I don't know.
Did you see any, just poke to sigil on chest, kind of like this? Anything relatively adjacent to it?
I mean, I showed you the sigils.
Fair. That's a good point. Goldfish brain is going to goldfish. Anyway. And by the way, every thought I'm beaming at him, because me and him can talk two-way telepathically, I'm doing it like AoE, so I beam it at him and then I'm beaming it at the rest of you so that y'all can hear me. There's a little latency to it, I'm sure. But
Lena is going, oh.
Exactly.
There's a lag.
There's a little bit of lag.
And then I'm just going to look at everyone else. Go ahead. I think it's about time this LaFay was spoken with. And I want to find whoever made that abomination of a scarecrow that's in the cart back at Merlin's place.
I can
And
see
tell
through
them
the
how
pool.
I feel about their work.
The pool.
You can what?
That's Misty Step.
Uh-huh.
Briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Objects can't travel through the pool.
That's technically true.
You're technically an object.
Yeah, when we're done with our team conversation, I wanna tell to the party that I wanna talk to my father.
Okay.
Alone for a little bit. Ask him some information if he knows anything.
That's fine. I'm totally fine just chilling in the tower until dawn. At which point we
How are the people of the estate just to like place go?
They're fine. It's been a while, so like they've recuperated. There are some graves that have been.
"Don't do that again." About the brain thing, and I'm just gonna do that.
Some graves have been dug for those that fell, obviously, but other than that, not to like brush it to the side, but
I mean,
everything's.
I would have probably looked for a space that's big enough for it to not bother anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it in the farmlands or anything.
Yeah.
Or people's sleeping quarters.
Of course. But is there anything else that you guys want to ask Malane?
Me no.
Okay.
I actually don't need to
rid of
interrogate
the
now.
flag, and if you move the camera for Jess, please, so she can see us.
See our gorgeous faces.
So talk to your father. Anyone else want to do anything before you guys start your march to? Yes, Jess.
Well, it could be while we're walking,
Okay.
but I'm basically going to send a message to Mikael and to my brother.
So you're messaging, talking to
make
father.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Make sure they're okay.
All right.
That's it.
So also that in the evening you go to the second story where your father would be reciting. You see that he's starting to put wood and kindle on his fireplace. There is an unopened bottle of wine, some cheese that's starting to go bad, and his table. You see his sword for practice is laid on his bed. Needs to be cleaned, but he's not. Pile of clothes to the side that needs to be organized, but he's not doing it. Yeah, what do you do?
We're just gonna look at him and was like, can I speak to you alone?
Yeah, of course. Come.
I'm gonna kind of look like that, like try to see, like, I guess is there guards out in front?
There's not a guard outside his room. There's guards outside.
Okay.
You do see one of the housekeepers just kind of just walking by with the. It looks to be like a bottle, a bucket full of water that she's like heating up and pouring into one of the bathhouses.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
Kind of just lock it if there's a lock
Sure,
or anything.
you can
because
lock
I
it.
don't want to like somebody just barge in there. You maybe knock or something.
Sure, you do that. He looks very
It's
confused.
like this might be some confidentiality. What was that word?
Confidentiality? Yeah, you said it right.
Is that the word?
Confidential information.
Confidential information that I might need to ask.
Yes.
If you are willing to answer. And then while he's doing that, I'm grabbing his sword and cleaning it because it's bothering me.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Um,
He was a little weirded out because you came in, closed the door like I need to talk to you, and then just grabbed his sword. So it was a little like, what the fuck's happening?
I mean,
But yeah.
I'm kind of a son.
You are his son. It's just it's weird.
I'm an adopted son.
If
but,
my
you
mom
know,
came in like I need to talk to you, closes the door and then
And
grabs
then
a
brandishes
weapon.
a weapon.
I'd
Yeah,
be like,
that's
what is
concern.
happening here?
Locks the door.
Yeah, locks the door. Like, oh god,
Yeah.
what chore did I not do?
You're
Yes.
gonna die.
I was like, first of all, we have information that we are basically being sent to a mission by Maryland.
No, what is this mission?
Something about unicorns. They're bad people are after them.
It's a very important mission.
I know how the climate is with the history with unicorns and stuff.
They are precious
I don't know
creatures.
how much you know about it, but you are the head, so
About whatever you're specifically doing, nothing. But I do know quite a bit about unicorns.
do you know if they can protect themselves at least?
Generally, yes, but also they are easy, trusting creatures. They're magical and wise, but they're also just stubborn horses sometimes.
Do you know the name Morgan Le Fay?
Let's see if he does. With a 2, no.
And what's the other one's name?
Elizabeth Bathory. He will know Elizabeth. Yes. Disgusting example of a person, yes.
Do you know any kind of information about her?
She murdered a whole bunch of people and was crazed and laughed and was hung. And people say they still see her ghost in her manor. But that's apparently locked away in some underground vault or something.
Because if I remember correctly, like she's one of the people that's like hunting down the unicorns or something. Yeah, and I'll tell her that like apparently that name is one of the people that's hunting down
She
unicorns.
can't. She is dead. I saw her hang.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I always say that one.
I
Somebody
saw,
said allegedly Crosshatch.
I am definitely outside 30 feet, but
I saw her hang. I was there when her mansion was burnt to the ground. Well, burning. I didn't see it all fall, but a lot of it was collapsing.
Maybe I know magic is not really your forte.
Can
But-
magic bring someone back from the dead?
Yes. We've seen one, right?
have we?
I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm thinking of a different character. I think I'm
You're
thinking of a
definitely
different
thinking of
campaign.
a different
Yeah, it was a
campaign.
different campaign then.
Because the closest thing
Okay.
we've seen to resurrection would be Unlife with the thing in session 1 that got back up and started with
Yeah.
the glowy McGlow face. That's what I'm calling it now.
Yeah, I will just say that, but they don't really have their intelligence per se. They're more like mindless creatures.
Automaton.
But the world is so vast and there are magic that I don't know, and I think even Merlin doesn't know either, but it could be that she has returned.
Okay.
I read in the book once, it said, Harry Potter was
Some guy named Griswold McLeod
He
studying the Hindus. and
goes over to his chest. He kind of pulls it over, and there's a box that has gold and jewels. Kind of puts it to the side, and he gets out this letters and papers that like the deed to the estate, the land that he owns, different titles that he had. He kind of grabs that box and puts it to the side, and underneath everything, he kind of opens this large book that's covered in webs and dust, and puts everything back. Obviously, kind of locks it. Not like locks it, but closes it, and puts this dusty book on the bed right next to the sword that you're cleaning, and kind of starts flipping it. And it's
well, now it's dirty.
it has a lot of beautiful pictures and lettering that's old. that you... What languages do you know?
I know Common, Sylvan.
Alright, roll. It is written in Sylvan.
No. Just Primordial?
Yeah, Primordial.
Hmm?
Primordial. Yeah. So this is written in Sylvan.
Okay.
It's a book that was given from my great-grandfather to my grandfather to me. And I kept it here. Maybe one day it'll be yours, or the kids, whoever decides that they want to stay here. Our lineage back to unicorns goes a long way. We do know that they're all safe now with one of Melon's friends. But if these evil people and this evil dark magic is true, and you just start flipping the book until it gets to one where you see a unicorn, and then you see a unicorn on fire.
It's just aesthetic fire, right? Or is it like in pain?
It looks like it's in pain.
Oof. That's not good fire. That's bad fire. It's like the opposite of fairy fire. That's like actual.
There, apparently, if you kill a unicorn, it can come back as a horde creature of anger and pain. That's all that I was told. And it doesn't have any information.
The
Mm-hmm.
timeline-wise, like the myth of the horse of the apocalypse is that. The four horses.
We're in 400 AD.
Technically, yes, something like that,
The
but
four horsemen are probably still something of folklore, but they may not have spread past the Middle East at this point.
Then I won't say anything.
yeah. You like almost the whole book has
Oh wait, no. the
words
church
in
exists.
Sylvan. So
That's
technically,
true.
there's something
Very
close
good.
to it, but we're not gonna relate them
Yeah.
equivalently to what that religion is.
It's an needless equivalence.
Everything has text. Everything has writing and poems and stories. It's mostly a book about poems. This one has no writing on it. On the page, it just says the title in very elegant font, unicorn, and then a arrow that goes through the cover and into the other side, and it's a horse that's a unicorn, the exact same image, but now completely inflamed, and it looks like it's a pain. And on top it says nightmare.
Okay.
Oh, you cheeky bastard. Get it? Nightmare?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna look like kind of towards my sword, or my shoulder. And I'm
Yeah.
like, do you know anything about this? I'll say it in a whisper. I don't know if he'll answer me, but I don't know how father would react to like just talking over his shoulder.
Let me roll
Oh, we're on the
percentiles.
same day?
I saw
Oh,
one
he's-
and a half years.
So I
For some reason, when you say that,
No, so I
all
still
you
have the
hear in the back of your head is a
three,
laugh.
The first one. You did.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like, well,
Into your head.
that's very helpful.
Why do they
I'm just gonna go.
Here to help, buddy.
Your mom kind of like that.
Okay, then
He looks.
Oh.
Sorry? Whatever you were saying.
nothing.
Well, I hope this is helpful. Hopefully, nothing of this is.
It's helpful in a way, I guess. It's more of things that maybe we need to really prioritize this mission in a way.
I hope that you do what you need to do and save those that you need to save. I know you will. You'll come back, and we'll both get fat together and drink.
I'm trying to lose weight.
This turkey, apparently this thing, it came overseas. It looks delicious. We need to eat it. I said turkey without thinking. I'm like, oh shit, it's only in the Americas. Ships.
It's a really big bird.
Pheasant.
Pheasant.
I want a big bird.
Um,
Big fat ass chicken outside.
A condor.
I am gonna tell my father was like, I have been training more, and I don't know why. Maybe it's something that's happening with me with magic, but I'm very uncomfortable in the armor that you have made for me.
Well, don't wear it then. Be comfortable. But
I
at
am-
least put some leathers or something on.
I am fighting better without it. I'm gonna leave it to that, and then
The in-lore
We will-
explanation of why unarmored defense works.
we will be leaving in the morning.
Okay.
We're gonna head to Maryland's first, and then to some kind of maze apparently.
Oh yes, there was that childish maze right before the manor.
That's where we're supposed to go.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
I wish luck is on our side too.
We'll pray for you, and if there's anything you need, well, I was gonna say if you need armor or anything with swords, but you don't like it. Just food, rations, water. Throw in a couple of wines for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No wines.
Yeah, sober mission. Got it. As you see that whew, and you know that look on him. He's like, okay, good, more for me.
I was like, no wines. One of our party members had gotten an addict to it.
You would call me an addict, but I wake up in the morning, so apparently I'm not.
We need to create an AA or something.
A functioning addict. That's the term that I
You
want.
already have the order. Let's not make
Another order.
You're out of order. You're out of order.
Templars Anonymous. Oh no, that just sounds like a dating site.
So, anything else that we would like to do at the Clemente estate before you guys start heading off?
I will finish cleaning that sword. I'll tell him keep it clean or it's not really useful anymore, and then I will sheath it and go out.
That's why I pay people for, but yes. Cleans it, and then as your mom was gonna say, comes in, just look at the dirtiness of the room, just kind of sighs and starts picking up stuff. I assume you guys have a great night, celebrated with bad singing, okay lute playing, a little bit of dancing by fire, playing mind games with the kids.
I also want that turkey thing though. I still want to taste it.
I'll give you a turkey leg when you get back.
I am attempting to sword fight a child with a stick.
They are very aggressive and know what they're doing. And once they learn that you don't get hurt, they go harder.
I'm just picturing a giant metal pinata by the end of it.
Maybe get my beater.
I'll say that for the sake of this, let me roll a D. Okay, you guys will be given 7 days rations, along with 2 barrels of fresh water for refilling your carts.
We don't have our cart here. Well, we
You have it
Oh
in
wait,
the-
no, we have it
in
at
the-
the
yeah,
tower.
yeah.
I forgot. I keep forgetting.
We
that
have the cart in the tower
Yeah,
now?
you guys put it in there.
We put it in there. And
I
then
would have sworn we left it at Merlin's.
No,
Whoops.
that's why it's up here, so I don't forget that it's in the
Okay.
tower.
But we don't have the horses.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, we're the horses.
Leave it up there.
Huh? No, it's inside, but I'll never
He's
see
putting
it.
it there so
Yeah.
you can remember.
This is as a reminder, yeah. That's why the fountain is on this floor.
Well, in that case, that does kind of change my line of questioning, but I can approach it later.
I'm just saying that way we
also,
don't
that-
need
because
this
you will be
before.
given 2 horses, so you can pull the cart, and some of you guys can be. Okay, since you guys did leave the Clemente estate, unless you refuse to.
No, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
horses.
them you can keep the horses.
Okay, so who's gonna pull the cart then?
We're just-
Pocket
The
card.
people are already
Putting everything inside the
putting
tower.
it in the tower. It was like, well,
He also that's. I
was
thought I was
cute.
drunk, but that is
I
there.
think you are too.
Oh.
As you're rolling food and stuff in there, so he just closes like.
And then, and then I'm gonna say thank you. And then I'm gonna touch the tower and goes.
As he turns around, honey, did you put those mushrooms in the salad again? As I guess you guys will be on your way.
Yeah.
I did want to ask
Yes.
Carver one question.
Yes, please.
Well, actually, two questions. One, I'm going to show him the scarecrow that's in the back of my cart, and ask if he recognizes the sigil that's on it. The scarecrow that was found in his
Yes.
parents' house on the first floor.
That sigil is one that you would equate to Elizabeth Bathory's.
So you should recognize it.
I don't know Bathory until
I
you.
showed you.
Oh, yeah, you did show me Bathory's sigil.
There you go.
Fuck. Well, now I know. And then follow up. What the fuck was Mike?
What is that? Whiskey?
The giant zombie fuck stick that was covered in sigils from a lot of dead things.
From what you remember, Carver, he was called your cousin.
I thought he was called my cousin. Or my. Was it me or him?
Him, his cousin.
Oh.
Those his cousins and brothers,
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't see no evil and stuff.
Giant zombie
Yeah,
abomination.
I'm gonna say I don't know.
Okay. Good. I'll just continue to treat it as a fever dream then.
You're gonna say you don't know, but you know,
Ooh, there's a new
we know that you know
song.
that you know.
Oh boy. But yeah, we can. After that, we can get on our way.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I thought you were raising your hand. Okay. Yes.
Just because.
Lena, is there anything
Wow.
you want to do before we leave the Clement estate?
You have a new armor, I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you would have your new armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You purchased new leather armor.
I helped make it because I was helping Harold.
That's right.
I wanted
So your AC technically drops by 1, but you get a whole new spell list. That's
So-
kind of the trade.
Lena,
Yeah.
once
You
you,
can
get your
tilt the
new,
camera if you need to.
once you get your new armor, it's okay.
Okay.
Once you get your new armor, I was thinking maybe we could go off before we leave the estate and try to have like kind of a, I don't know if it would be a consecration to just like commune with Tara and try to bless the
Tara probably fucking loves druids.
armor, and then maybe you can, because you're starting to understand this new. There's new things about you
Yeah.
that I've been wanting to talk to you about
This
too. So
sounds
maybe just
creepier,
take some
but you
time
guys
to go
have
through
not
that, and then
Sure.
just commune,
That's
and
a new
maybe
song
we
that
can
I
try
didn't
to.
know.
Like I could try to talk to you
That sounds like
in
ominous
Celestial,
pre-boss fight.
and maybe you can explain some of the new things that you're feeling too, and kind of.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Okay.
So,
You
I
guys
guess-
get to an area by the forest and start doing your rituals.
I feel like it would be like most of a day, like from early morning to near dusk or something, that we would probably try to. You think so? If we have that time. I don't know what everybody else is
If we
doing.
have that time or
Yeah.
So if you guys can be doing it as you.
If y'all want
Like-
to party with Tara all day, I'm totally fine just
Well,
chilling.
you know, just like spending the whole daylight and kind
Yeah,
of
I mean, you
in
could
the
do-
nature and
You can do
Yeah,
that,
if
and the
it's
next
the-
day we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can be kind of that.
That's what I was hoping to do with you.
Can if you guys are going to that, can I have you guys roll me a religion check?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the night before we leave. So like midnight, I'm
Feeling
communing
super
that.
religious.
Oh.
Did you do well?
I got a 20.
Oh, good for you. I'm gonna borrow your religion.
What did you get?
I got a nat 20.
I don't know
Oh.
my numbers.
What's the total?
But the 20.
20. Okay.
For
I don't have pluses to intelligence.
me and
No, it's
but
just
I'm
plus 4.
proficient.
No, it's plus 4. It's whatever it says.
Oh, okay. So that's with my proficient.
No, but yeah, I see it automatically.
Okay. Well, then I just got a 10.
10. Okay. So what are you coming? What are you trying to ask? What are you praying?
Well, I'm praying for protection and for understanding on the best way to proceed, because we've been asked. Well, we've faced a lot of different creatures, and typically we're not trying to harm living things, but we're trying to protect our party and our friends. And so I think understanding how to heal and when we're called to, draw on our divine gift, and then trying to understand the changes that are happening with Lena for me, just because she's obviously changing and there's some different stuff, and then just trying to understand still, I guess, more about the whole Aasimar thing, whatever. Just trying to get some wisdom and insight from Tara, so maybe for me personally, for Everlee, just she can interact better in all these conflicts and feel like she's not always wondering what's the right thing to do, just trying to get some wisdom and guidance.
Okay. What about you, Lena?
My most basic things that I want to talk to Tara about are basically, yes, getting a little bit more understanding with the new druidic part of me, but kind of getting more insight into what all of the information that Carter shared with us kind of has to do with how with the unicorns and how it's going to affect nature, I guess, in a way. Also want to do a little bit of communicating with my sister and just kind of learn from her, maybe a little bit of celestial.
For sure.
Okay. You can learn the celestial language if you want. It will take 250 days to master, but you can do it.
Can I understand some of her druidic too, since I'm assuming she's starting to understand it as well?
Technically druidic, you can learn it, but by book you shouldn't. Druidic by
It's a
Forgotten Realms, it's a very secretive language. But at the same time, the same god that you both worship is the one who gave you your druidic abilities. Or is nature choosing you and is not your god? Something that you need to figure out.
Oh.
You could always try asking a direct
Maybe it's
question.
turned off.
Maybe it is turned off. The whole campaign is just turned off.
And that is the subverted expectations. Tarda!
When Ryumi turns out, it's just a dude with long hair who is Hispanic with the beard. That was quite nice.
They're just selling coffee.
Okay, so Everlee first and then Lena. As you guys get specific bark and tree and sap roots here and there, present them in the correct location and make your offerings, channel some energy that gets poured into it, wait for responses, hang out here and there with a squirrel or two before you get distracted, and then go back to your meditations, maybe fasting to get into the right spirit as the incense are kind of burning up, and you both start off with the same vision before, as you just see a unicorn kind of running through the forest, as the unicorn catches a blaze and starts screaming. Before Everlee, you turn away and just fear and sadness, and you just intentionally open your eyes and disconnect out of just the awfulness of that vision. And as Lena, you kind of grasp onto the grass and stay true and continue on with your meditation. And as the unicorn is on fire, loses its horn, and continues running and screaming in pain with these awful jagged teeth, you see as almost like a hand waves over it and catches the entire forest on fire. But the unicorn stops running. And then after the forest is completely burnt down, you see one small piece of grass open. And that is y'all's combined meditation. As the answering to other things, you're specifically on your druidic nature, you don't really feel an answer from Terra. But you did notice that your sister kind of didn't see the entire message, and maybe it was you physically grasping onto just the nature that's available to you that helped you. And as far as the celestial plane, you don't know why, but you do feel a kinship with the unicorn. You don't know if it was a metaphor for you, if it was a metaphor for the wilds, but you could picture yourself in that unicorn if you were so bold enough to.
So I had a really big empathic response, like feeling the pain myself very strongly. That makes sense.
But with that's meditation, prayer, asking Father for some guidance, asking Merlin for information, having a destination, having plenty of supplies to get there, probably would only take you guys, since you guys are traveling around in the square and circle a lot. You're I would say I'll cut your trip down to like 3 days to get to Merlin's. So everybody can.
Like that.
Subtract 3 rations from your inventory sheet. You have 4 left plus whatever you had originally. And I think this is a good time to take a little break, and we'll arrive at Merlin's in a bit. Okay. So we shall see you guys in a little bit.
You all feel the ground just like shift and move.
Does this mean we should have ran?
No. It means we sit here and fight. We're not gonna let Jamal take all the glory. We need to kill them all. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go.
Do it.
I'm raging. I have more than 100 HP. I'm hasted. Let's go.
This is what a dire situation feels like.
Tarsius stretching feels like.
Of a hate crime. Because I hate this.
You see a cod standing in front of everybody.
I don't like this.
Where is Crosshatch? And then, as you're noticing this, right next to him, this kind of small 5-footed individual walks forward with the same goldish mask in front of them. He just takes out these 2 daggers, and underneath them, it kind of encapsulates with the shadowish energy. And you see Carver with the same mask.
What?
Hey guys, and we're back. So, as we are moving along, does anyone want to do anything specific
On the journey?
on the journey back?
Avoid humans that aren't my immediate party because they're I'm wearing the cloak. I'm
Humans?
Yes.
Well, I'm
Which
totally human too.
you will 100% avoid any humans. Yes. All right. Roll me an Arcana check versus your own spell DC.
First.
Yes.
I'm gonna e-blast a bird.
Aww.
Gonna e-blast a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Not my bird.
There's an e-blast in the.
Roll me to hit.
What is up with us and having campaigns where we
What
just
bird?
murder birds?
What bird? Well, we have familiar birds this time.
They're rats of the skies.
What bird?
8.
8.
Not really 8. More 15.
15. Okay. What bird? Let's say it's a pheasant.
Yes.
Eatable
we can.
bird.
You
A
explode
turkey.
it to kingdom come, and there's nothing left. Yes?
I'm grabbing one of the feathers. I am saying a prayer to Tara.
Yeah, you said Tara.
There's your feather.
Tara, and I am feeding it to my crown of feathers.
You're feeding the feather?
There's your feather.
Birds murder.
And then I can change it to...
No, mate. No, mate.
I'm pretty sure you just did the murder.
Yeah, well.
In their eyes.
Alright, you killed the pheasant.
The spell jar is now empty.
Prayer and ritual has been cast. You add another bird to your B-shape ability for that specific item. Now what are we doing?
Now I'm gonna attempt to banish myself and capture it in the spell jar.
What plane are you banishing yourself to?
Demi-plane?
A demi-plane. Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
I hope you roll
have
high.
Proficiency in Arcana.
No.
Oh, thank God.
That's a lot of Arcana.
He doesn't say sarcastically at all.
20. As you cast a spell and you immediately just scoop it up with your bottle, you have banishment in the bottle. Alright, that's a good use of the bottle. So
Nice.
since it's your spell, you know exactly what it does. You don't have to write anything down. But if it was a different spell, I will tell you the DC and the attack, which is good if you are metaplay. Anything else that you would like to do to prepare? Yes.
Two things.
Yes.
I'm sending my message to Mikael and to my brother.
Okay.
Swain.
Swain. I'm just sending them a message saying, "Are you okay? We are heading to Merlin's, and then I will let you know what we're going to do from there."
As you send your message to Mikael, nothing unusual has happened. A kid broke his arm. He's telling you about. I'll say that you spent a good while sending these spells.
Jeremy was like 25 words. That's so wrong.
A kid broke his arm.
He works
There was a sick deer that came across that was put out of his misery, but they didn't eat it for they were afraid of sickness, but nothing unusual.
That's the
And Swain.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Gordon Ramsay whenever somebody tries to rules lawyer him. It's fucking raw!
Swain says that he's had a couple of sleepless nights. Nothing unusual, but something keeps waking him up. When he's about to go to sleep, he feels that someone's in his room, and but there's nothing there. They swept the entire village. Nothing there.
And who is this one?
Swain?
Okay.
Their half-brother, depending on who you ask.
No, my full brother.
The
Yeah, but
US.
not this one's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Technically.
Brother for all
Do you
intents
say?
and purposes.
Do you tell us the information too, or are you keeping this to
Yeah,
yourself,
I
or
am.
just to you,
I'm
Everlee?
telling you guys. I'm
Okay.
just letting you guys know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you need me to help with sending?
I'll
And then how long
probably.
it takes you.
I am gonna tell you about. Almost like I have that problem sometimes, as you already know. When I use that sword. When I use a sword, I don't really fall asleep. Maybe it's something like that. Hopefully, it's not a cursed item.
Wow, that's crazy to think.
Hopefully, it's not a curse like mine. Let me say it like that.
Did you know he was cursed?
You're just gonna hear a thought in the back of your head, Saerus. Where did you get the sword? And you see me looking at you as you mention it.
I'm gonna.
You said this out loud, like not just to Lena, right? But like we were all together when you said
I was
it.
assuming earshot. If I was out of it, my bad.
Well, me too. That's
you're
why I
just
was going
earshot.
to try to comment.
And then I am gonna get closer to you, but this is more into more of a whisper. But if you get close, you'll hear it. But I'm really just directing it to Crosshatch. I'm just gonna say that I saved some Fey slaves. There was somebody who owned the sword and gave it to me. He said it's mine now to help save the Fae.
How did that one get a sword touched by Terda?
I don't know. He died before I asked more information about it. But I didn't even know who Terda is till you said something.
Yeah, the fluttery things that you're hearing.
It's funny too because I have a thought like around nighttime when watch time I wanted to do something. I'm not a religious man, but he wants to try and pray to something, but that's for later.
Should always pray for a big encounter.
You see Cross just like trail off into the distance as we keep walking. Like I'm just totally lost in thought.
Yeah, I'll tell you the story, I guess, while we're walking. Like, I'll tell you the story. Not really my full backstory, but like that part of the backstory.
You give me the cliff notes.
The cliff.
Just the play-by-play.
That I will tell.
That's
you.
what I hit Jesus with when we were writing the characters initially, because I went play-by-play and then I fleshed it out. So I get it.
Yeah, I'll tell you that I was sent into a mission by the knights. That there's a group of slavers, Fey slavers, that needed to be taken care of. I came, and for some reason I had some kind of strength in me to be able to defeat these slavers. It was 5-1. I don't know how the strength got to me, but right after that, the guy who previously owned the sword, what was that called? Inherited it to me and passed it on to me before he died.
Is heirloom a verb?
Bestowed.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for.
We'd be bestowed his inheritance, right?
I guess that's
What region did this happen in?
Are we asking me that? Like, okay, in
I'm
character.
just
But
beaming
you're-
it back to you, just like it almost sounds like an afterthought after you finish it.
I will go to a map and point it a random. I'll go like this and I'll point a random direction somewhere here in the like here. I don't know. It was.
That is oddly close to where that crazy worm thing was in the cave. Like session 2.
I don't know. But I am gonna point it to you like somewhere more civilization because that was they were hiding in there.
Of course. Okay. And then like after the last thought, you just get nothing, and I'm just.
You're wondering, why can't I have the sword?
No. I don't want it.
Idiot, we all have.
I will do talk to you. So like it talks to me sometimes.
I'm just gonna look and then point to the chain that you've seen is connected to the hook in my bag at this point, and be like, I get it. I get it. What's up, Lena?
Does this mean I'm supposed to multi-class to a third class?
Oh, Lord.
That is 100%. I'll see you. Yes,
I
Sam.
was gonna say the last thing I'm gonna do on the journey to Merlin's is see if I can try to teach a Craw how to hide.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What is cross intelligence?
Smart.
Yes, 2.
Oh, not
Two.
that smart, Borb.
He can learn 2 tricks. I
Okay.
believe he's already capped.
Yeah, he's got Come and Fetch.
What is he
Intelligence 2, 6 tricks.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He's got 2. He's got Come
Mm-hmm.
and Fetch.
And fetch. Okay, cool. Roll me a d20. Remember, this is supposed to take a week. So,
What
you've
am
been
I
traveling
at?
for
Am I
3
just
days. So you have 4 more days, 3 or 4 more days after this.
Just D20?
Yeah, animal handling check, please.
Well, that's shitty.
You were trying to teach it to hide?
Hide, yeah.
Okay.
It's 10 total.
Unfortunately, that will not work.
Yep, I know.
I can give justification for why it doesn't.
Sure.
Because this is something I've been wanting to do for a minute.
Oh, boy.
Lena, as you're trying to teach your bird, I'm actually just going to reach out mentally to it and be like, "Can you hear me?"
I'm gonna get spooked and fly away.
And just you see me jump at the reaction to it.
Come back.
You need treats.
I have trees.
Should have bought the skinny me.
Unfortunately, there's 1 silver down. You can try again tomorrow.
That's fine.
Tomorrow or next week?
Tomorrow.
Alright.
It's 1 silver for attempt.
Can Jewel
What
try
about
to
it?
work on
have
mimicry
more
some
teeth.
more? I know that's already
Can
a
I
thing.
can I
We're trying to get
swap
Jewel
out
to where
like
she can
teeth
kind
that like I want you to picture dentistry in this time period.
copy what
imagine
I'm
that
saying,
even though
not
I'm
necessarily
Sure.
perfect, but be able to repeat it again.
They are apparently
I
still
will
really
say that
close.
you are definitely working on that.
And then so
I
like
mean,
if I was to say
My dentures are
go to
going
Lena,
around.
and then Lena
Major
says
chapter one.
what's going on, just repeat the last thing it heard, kind of thing. Not necessarily knowing exactly what it's saying, but you know what I mean. Just
Yeah,
very
you're
basic.
definitely working on that.
Like you know,
um,
you say pretty bird. she
It's
just
going to
says what?
take a bit, but yes, you are working on it.
Okay, that was my plan.
Yes.
In case
Uh,
we get separated, that maybe the birdos can help.
Yeah. Making a little note for myself.
Do I have to roll for animal handling too?
That's just gonna take a while, so you do not need to worry about that right now.
We've been working on it.
Yeah.
So that's my main thing.
Doing
No
their
problem.
Kanye best.
Anything else that you guys would want to do before you arrive at Merlin's?
I wanna pray. I like towards the nighttime.
Okay,
watches,
roll me
I wanted
religion with disadvantage.
To, yeah, try to reach out
Can
to
I
this.
assist him and make it a flat roll?
Nope.
I wanna.
On the justification that I
Nope.
believe he is my blood brother and I think
That
he's doing it wrong.
Has nothing to do with his faith or his contact with the higher being.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to this third
Okay.
that apparently I'm connected to.
Roll me.
Disadvantage. Ooh, I rolled a 5 and a 6. So
Cool.
take the 5, religion 5.
You pray, you say the words you can. You have Cross there to assist you, give you moral support, tell you what to say. You hear absolutely nothing.
Doing it wrong.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie. That was pretty good.
Not like that.
Oh no, I'm saying that in character. You're like beaming it at you. Work a little bit on the timber. I don't know why I can't talk normally. Why I have to use the dumb hat, but it works.
That's why I was. That's why I.
That's why.
Because I just never shut up and.
So,
maybe that's why Harold said no, don't do that.
as you guys, one tells me that they want to do something.
I'm gonna give him a dentist checkup.
Dentist check.
He's literally just checking for any teeth that might be rotting from the set. No, you can show because he's giving me new ones, but yeah.
Here's your tooth.
He made a mini for teeth. Yeah, you can give this to me every day if you want.
It's from a boar.
Wait, is it actually a tooth from a boar?
It's an actual tooth.
It's a tooth from my boar skull.
Oh.
Nice.
It's a juvenile.
Like me.
Yeah.
I'm a juvenile.
They are destructive.
Okay.
I guess so now would just be kind of whipping between shadows on the trees, like starting at dusk. Because it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
It doesn't take key points.
You'll probably be like, we must get those guys that are hurting the unicorns.
Perfect.
It's like he was here.
I know. You will be so.
We're gonna go be stealthy over there. Hey, Lena, your feet smell.
And you're adopted.
Something. Hey. All right.
And then he'll just
Can
skip
I
around.
say, keep kicking high in Celestial?
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Well, as you guys finally approach Maryland's tower, anything that you would like to do or say here? Okay. I don't know if you like going straight to the point or.
I am going to quickly visit new friend who is
yeah.
probably being a stable dog at this point.
Yes. Well, the house does smell a little bit like dog. I assume that you're also going to leave Sir Lancelot there.
Oh, that's a Tenau thing, but yeah.
Sir Lancelot will stay there because you're gonna go to potentially scary place.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Lancelot might be prone to Lance a lot of danger.
Yes.
I'm gonna hang out with Cow Horse for a bit.
Okay, yeah, of course. Will you bring a craw or jewel?
But I'm leaving the horse.
Okay, horse is same. Cow's
I'll
same.
let him bite me if he wants to. Cause,
No, he
yeah,
just
hasn't
licks
seen
your
me in a
hand.
while.
Apparently, if you give him sugar, he's very, very nice. Maryland is learning. Just fatting him up for you.
As I offer a carrot to Teehee, I'm a carrot, I'm going to beam the thought, your name is Teehee, I'm a carrot, at him. I love it.
Why don't you just ask what is your actual name?
No, that's
Nah! That's getting way too...
The horse will be like, Teehee, I'm a carrot.
Yeah, duh, Dad. All right. So
It's
what
like, bro, I
about
never expected you to guess it the first try.
a craw and jewel? Are they staying or they're going?
I think going, yes.
Are they familiars or are they just buddies?
They're pets.
They're pets. Okay, they're not
Pets.
familiars.
Yeah.
So you can't inflict wounds on them and fly them at people.
Correct.
Cool.
I just need to know so I know if I have the mini out or not.
I was thinking yes, though, but just hide with us, and then we can send them away when we need to.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the craw and jewel on each shoulder is your two friends who are there are gonna give you a hug, a warm meal. As it's kind of late in the day, not nightfall, but it's getting late. With warm food in your bellies, saying goodbye to your best friends and pets and animal companions.
I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm saying I'll be back.
I'll be back. Be back. As a little bit of playtime with the pupper. The sheep is just eating grass, being a sheep.
Broodingly.
Yeah, with metal that it does not like. As Merlin takes you to the third floor of his tower, you need this large transmutation circle with these stone walls that look like they've been smoothed out. All right, everyone, get in center, please. Hold hands. It doesn't.
Wait. I'm literally beaming this at him, and I don't know if I've done that yet. So that's gonna be weird.
He's
I'm just gonna look to you. What does Bathory look like?
Can you beam that at him?
Yeah.
He's inside of 30 feet.
Yeah.
It work.
Magic works.
In the bubble, does it work? It's a magical artifact, but
yes, his magic works in the bubble. That's the important thing. Magic works in the bubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, what does Bathory look like? Is she crazy, winged, terrifying thing, or
Mostly human.
mostly human? Okay. Okay, I'm good. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
That was interesting. Good to know what you sound like in here. Okay, everyone hold hands. It doesn't really help with the spell, but it makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, here we go. That's
There we go. As he
No,
starts
we need to have
moving
the
his,
gap for Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah.
as he's moving his hands and muttering the incantation, you see this energy start swirling around you guys as the sigils on the floor start lighting up, and this glowing gold light starts surrounding each and every single one of you, and this brighter orange light around the sigil itself before you start smelling ocean and you start hearing waves and hearing seagulls. And then
stop it now.
as you blink, you have been teleported. Yes.
My eyes don't require hydration, and thus I do not blink. No, I'm kidding.
That is so awesome.
Well, let's guess who just lost 2 levels.
You're funny. You're don't threaten me like that.
With a good time. So,
No, that's not a good time. Losing 2 levels is not a good time.
as you guys see the sun to the side over this large pier, it's you see you're kind of in the middle of a forest. You can see rubble and what looks like to be like an abandoned home, a outside courtyard that definitely had usage, but nature has claimed it over. And there's nothing in there but a raccoon that got startled and just flew away.
Aww.
Ran away, not flew away. They can't fly.
Hey, we are in the 14th century. Or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the Feywild exists. It could be a flying raccoon.
There's flying
It's
squirrels.
totally possible.
There's flying
It's a
raccoons,
big
yeah.
flying squirrel.
So,
It's canon.
as you guys hear the crashing of the ocean, and you see from the forest, there's a gigantic drop of a cliff. You have no idea how far high up you are on this hill. Maybe about an hour or so of a walk before you actually get to that clear side, and you see a large, almost like bridge tower that you can pinpoint as the cemetery, as where you should probably be going. Above the hillside, as it kind of turns over, you start seeing the sun starting to set a little bit. It's orange and bright at the moment. But as you guys have officially arrived at this location, you are a bit of a walk away, but you are there. Anything you guys like to do, or just heading straight to the location?
We'll tell them, be careful of those seagulls.
I'm going to check the
They're gonna
abandoned
poke your
house
head.
wand ready.
Roll me a investigation.
Careful of the seagulls. They'll poke your head. It's not fun.
Birds.
The
Bird. It
seagulls.
sounds like a birdemic, man.
Stop it now.
It's not a birdemic, stop it. 12, because I don't
12.
have any points in that.
You do find a very nice old bottle that has some liquid in it, and then when you look at it, it's just mud
Oh.
inside.
I put it in my bag.
You have a muddy bottle of wine.
Muddy bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Ew.
I mean, it's a bottle of wine that has no wine, it's just mud and cake in there.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Lena will like this.
You have it in
It
your
has
inventory.
alcohol in
It
it.
does. It has a lot of alcohol in it. Yep. Please add it to your inventory. It does not exist.
Yeah!
I'll look as well.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Please roll better than I did.
Yes. Can I
And
do
make
as
no
well?
promises. 16.
Hey!
16. Okay.
You walk in just in time to see Crosshatch pocket a muddy bottle of wine.
Let's see how helpful I want to be.
Silly.
What are we
Silly
rolling?
scarecrow.
If you're
Investigating
investigating,
the
roll an
abandoned house
investigation.
near the
If everyone's investigating,
Yes. Does that not count anymore?
oh my god, apparently really helpful. Yeah, sure, fuck it, roll.
Okay.
Not everyone can.
Sure, roll, it's fine, roll.
I mean, I have a plus 0 investigation.
Roll investigation.
Look,
I
how,
mean-
how helpful I will be. 16.
16, alright, 16.
I got dirty 20.
Dirty 20, what did you get, Lena?
I got a 12.
12.
Fuck yeah, 12 gang.
All right. Dirty 20. Roll me percentiles. So just so you can see, if you want to look at how helpful I'm going to be, you can look at this percentile roll that I just did.
Is it 100?
Wow.
Was it 100?
That is an actual 100.
49.
It is 100?
49.
That's 100.
Okay. Those that got a 16. I want one to roll me a D10 as in the percentage, and one is a D10 as in the single digits.
Somebody
What?
else or me?
The 16s.
Oh.
One rolls the 10s and one rolls the 1s of a percentile.
Which one?
You did
are you
10.
rolling? Okay. I got an 8.
Get a 0.
8 and 40.
9.
49. All right. Let's see
Oh,
what
you
we
got the
get.
2 zeros?
Yeah.
Does that? Okay.
No,
Yeah.
that is a.
Okay,
That's 108, right?
That's 800.
All right. As you're looking, Lena, you see that bottle and you're so tempted, and you're kind of edging closer, and then you're like, oh, like you see the mud, and you're like, oh, whatever. You find a cool little, I'll say, wooden carving of a horse. You see the tips broken up. It was a unicorn at one point.
Oh, I thought it was
No, it is not a magical item.
I thought it was that. I thought it was that. Yeah, I thought it was that.
So it was a
I know
cute
what
carving.
you're thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a toy.
As Everlee, as you kind of looking around and you kind of move the bed over, you're like, oh, what's this? And you find this really nice bottle. It's red. Kind of dust it to the side. Oh, it's a label. It's in Elvish.
I know Elvish.
You do know Elvish. It says, may this brew bring you health and life. It's a potion of healing. And as you both individually, Carver and Saerus, you both you see her like, oh, there's another one. And you, because you looked at her like, oh, it must be the same thing. And you both your hands kind of hit each other as you're both looking for the same one. And you guys found another potion of healing.
Yeah.
2 potions of healing. Fuck you guys.
Standard potion of healing?
Standard potion of healing.
And a Molotov of mud.
And mud. Mud, perfect.
Is it
It's like a jar of dirt, but
alcohol?
mud. Huh? It has no alcohol. It is
Right.
literally just mud.
Oh,
it has
you
no
said
cork.
Molotov, so I thought maybe there was alcohol in it.
No, it's fermented mud.
So 2 potions of healing. Who's putting them on their sheets? Because that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
Who's
can
doing
put it.
that? Do you want us so we can throw it to
You
you?
I have some.
He's stubborn about healing. You should probably take it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some
Carver.
too. I have
And then I'll take the other one, Jess.
Potions
I
are
mean,
for
Lena.
squares.
and
The other one.
Okay.
There was only 2 potions.
Right,
Yeah.
Carver's taking one.
Carver's taking one, and you're taking one. Okay. All right. Cool. Making sure. All
I
right.
was telling Lena those.
Understood.
We
I
might,
misheard.
like if one of us can't heal for whatever, we're like, potion.
Got it. I misunderstood. I misheard. Okay.
Shakilo glass.
As you guys
Can
are.
you throw a potion of healing at somebody and heal them?
No.
No, they have to ingest it.
Like a glitter bomb.
No, they
Well,
generally have to
kill them.
ingest it. So,
Glass bad.
last sentence to do the bad. All right.
How cheesy.
As you guys are walking, and I
Are you
did
saying-
leave a thing that need in the other room, so I need to go get it.
So we are saying you're saying that we're strolling.
You're strolling. You're walking.
You left
Beach.
We're
something to me
frolicking.
Huh?
in
In
real
beach.
in IRL.
It's in the other room. I left something. I need to go grab.
We're strolling on the beach.
Yes. Well, as you kind of do see the cliffside as it falls down, and it's maybe about 200 feet so before the water starts crashing. You see the stereotypical sharp, jagged rocks at the bottom. You do see a graveyard in front of you, maybe about 40 or so stones. In the center, you see this archway, maybe standing about 40 feet tall, and
It's a big ass archway.
yeah, behind it, it looks to be a mausoleum. The ones that are above ground, right? Those are
Yeah,
mausoleums? It's a large one, maybe about 10 by 15 feet. There is moss and erosion throughout the whole thing. You see grass that's very unkept.
10 by 15. That's a big one.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
This is a
And
giant.
it's about 30 or 40 feet from you guys, as there is a pathway that kind of leads out of the forest. And you saw that there is an actual path that like a carriage can go through that kind of connects to the foothold that you guys are at. and then it leads into the direct center of the graveyard.
Oh, there's music.
There is music.
Ooh, moody.
It is graveyard music. It is literally called graveyard.
Is it like overcast, thundering, threatening rain?
Sure, it is overcast, thundering. You do see thunder far off, far off. Maybe a couple of miles. There's no rain per se, but as the humidity from being so close to the ocean, I'll say that your hair is a little poofy at the moment, Carver.
I have a helmet.
Oh.
You do have a helmet.
I have a hat.
You don't see thunder.
You don't see thunder?
You see lightning.
You see lightning.
Yeah, what did I say?
You said thunder. It's okay.
No, you said lightning.
We
I
love you anyway.
said the correct thing.
You see.
As you guys are walking into the cemetery graveyard, I need everyone to roll me perception.
Oh,
It's my best stat. Anything in intelligence.
perceiving.
Or wisdom.
14.
14. Okay.
I have a 10.
Those
19.
19 might succeed.
Might.
Right.
23.
23 might succeed.
Might get dunked on me.
I forgot. I need a page open. What did you get, Lena?
22.
22 might succeed. This is not the book that I wanted.
Oh, I'll roll for Tenau as well.
Tenau.
I forget what his...
That's not the book I wanted.
He's gonna roll.
Oh
the
yeah, I forgot. His
it.
perception is actually fucking insane.
It is.
Well, I rolled low. That's a 13.
13 probably does not see. Okay, cool.
13. Higher than mine. I rolled a 10.
21 or higher. So Lena and Everlee were the only ones.
Correct. Sister power.
You swear.
Aasimar perceiving.
You swear, Lena and Everlee, that right at that mausoleum, you saw someone fly above and on top of it.
Ooh.
And then hide behind a spike that's growing out of this gothic-looking mausoleum.
Okay.
Is it a big spike?
It's enough to hide a person.
A whole person.
Yeah.
Not like a small thing that was there.
No.
As soon as we kind of see that, I'm just going to say, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to quietly make a message through all of our group, and we're going to tell them what we saw, and we're going to figure out what we want to do, because I don't want to let them know we're on to them.
Alright, well, I will send to Cross, and he can beam. Or he can do his magic-y thing.
What am I, your cell phone?
The magic.
Am I your walking cell phone? Is that
A
it?
stealth.
Magical.
We're playing
Everybody?
telephone.
No. She is casting a spell, right? Roll me a stealth.
Oh. What kind of spell? Send me or
Sending.
message?
I was doing sending, so I don't have to talk out loud, right? Because you wouldn't
You have to
sending
whisper.
message.
You still have to-
You do have to whisper.
What am I? Is just general?
Stealth.
Oh, stealth.
Your
said.
stealth.
You cough, or you act like you're coughing, and I'll make the noise.
I got a 7.
Okay.
I feel really energized about
Cough.
saying, "Hey, things."
You whisper it. It's a whisper, for sure.
7. A 70 whisper.
I mean, it's a whisper.
Whisper.
And you're
This thing
saying
might just be
the
really
wind kind of
perceptive.
carries,
So it just sounds like
and then
now.
you get the information. You start telepathically beaming with everybody.
When she's whispering, I'm gonna like get in front of her and go.
As you
Didn't
do
want
that
them
a
to
little
know
bit
we were
late,
there.
you do hear a slight giggle
Oh,
from
Kind of
Estelle.
giggle.
How far away is it?
Is it a childish giggle?
Actually, let me show you how far away it is.
Is it a child giggle?
no,
Is
it's
it
not
an adult
children's
giggle?
It's an adult giggle.
Not a child's giggle. That's not a child.
it's an impy giggle.
It's a murder giggle.
Oh, murder giggles are my fave.
Nothing I love more than being murdered and giggling while I'm doing.
Wait, you're being murdered and giggling while you're being murdered? That's a different way.
Yeah, it's metal as fuck. Oh, I'm scared. If I wasn't before, I am
Oh.
now.
You can put on the spinny thingy so you guys have room.
What?
And if you guys give me 2 seconds as you contemplate your death.
1, 2.
Why you gotta phrase it like that?
2 seconds.
We're dying today. It's a good day to die.
Fuck, I forgot to prepare the one thing for that impossible scenario. Pass me a notepad.
Saerus is a gargoyle.
What's the magic word?
No! Alright.
Wow. What about no, sweetums?
What?
So,
Where are we coming
You never call me
Come
sweet
from that over there.
anymore.
Oh.
Is the gate open?
you can open the gate.
Oh, it opens. That's so crazy. I thought you just had to move the whole thing like a barb. Like, oh, the gate. Wait. That's the cemetery gates.
Yeah. So,
Wish we could play that song.
yeah, that one's definitely copyrighted, and also it's probably a racist.
Oh, no.
So.
Really?
Yeah, time.
Wolfish?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
So, on top, hovering up way too high. You can put all y'all's minis over there in the position that you would want.
German.
Yeah.
He's the rich one.
Here you go.
Can you see the peoples?
I will say,
Lena?
a Craw and Jewel do not enter the cemetery. They stay on those the little pillars above there. They
Good.
fly off of you and land right there. And whenever Jeremiah, you get a second. If
I'm
you
just
can-
gonna beam at both birds. Good birds.
Oh.
It's fine. You can just put them outside. It's fine. Well, please and thank you for
Two, what do you want? Just one?
yeah, yes, that's
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't even notice those.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither did I until just now.
So,
Just
cool.
to now.
Teehee, I'm in danger.
Okay.
You see it just...
You, as only Lena and Everlee notice those two individuals sitting on top of this mausoleum. As they're kind of peeking their heads over this large spike that's covering about 90% of their body. And it looks like they're talking to themselves. To each other, sorry, not themselves. What do we do?
Can I recognize their race?
You do not see them till they are pointed out to you.
Thought they were pointed out via the.
Yeah, the beam.
Did you tell them where they were? Oh,
yeah,
then
no,
yes.
No, we see something over everywhere.
okay.
Like heads up kind of thing.
Okay, I'll say sure.
And my plan was just to say I see someone because it looked like a someone, not a something.
Okay. As I'll say that from the lightning that's carrying over in the moonlight.
And the ominous thunder
And
we
then
hear.
Oh, not yet.
And then the thunder that we see.
You do see two pale individuals. They're kind of hovering over the mausoleum. One of them, they look pretty close, like their eyes, their nose, their jaw, they look really similar. You've seen a twin or two before, so you can point out that that's probably what the case is. Siblings, at the very least. Very, very pale. One has this very long, luxurious hair that kind of silks back to his shoulders. Pompous clothing, something that you would imagine Arthur to wear, but he never actually does. Looks way too rich, way too expensive. And in the center of his chest, you'll see a dagger.
Oh.
He does not have any shoes, like a dagger sheathed. On a strap, not in him.
I thought he was just being real metal for a second.
He has white loose clothing and this floofy neck scarf. The pants are black and slightly tightened. The person next to him with a little bit longer hair, she has almost identical facial features. She does have a whip and a long sword. Her clothing looks more what someone would say working class. She has on white blouse, a gray and brown vest on top. Yes.
Do they look like a race that I've become intimately familiar with in the past 2 months?
You can assume whatever you want to assume.
Yeah.
Wait, is the rich one Nexus?
As one looks at you guys and says,
Oh, that smile's not good.
hello. What do we have here? A few travelers? You can see the other one chimes in. No, not that guy. No. As a, I'll show you an image of the person that I modeled him after. As she says, "Is that one? No, it's little Carver. We missed you. Did you come back home?"
Uh-oh.
How far away are they exactly?
Approximately 70 feet.
20, 25%.
I measured my Misty Step distance.
40. About 80 from you? 75 to 80? On which one?
The one that just called my name.
Okay. Do they feel if they're hexed?
I mean,
I don't
they're
believe so.
they have a disadvantage on checks to a stat, so I'd assume
Yeah.
they'd feel it in that stat.
What's your stat that you're choosing?
I'm sorry for rolling in his favor.
Dex.
She kind of looks at herself a little bit. I feel funny. Oh. I think, as the young man who's... I talked way too excited for him. I think they're confusing us with enemies. As they both look at each other, and you all hear a horrible, horrible scream coming from inside the mausoleum. And they both look at each other and they smile, and as they do, you see these two large fangs on each one of their... Yes.
No, when that really loud scream happened, I'm starting to get together like, oh, shit's about to go down, kind of like that. I'm just gonna preemptively say the wings of the phoenix.
Okay.
And say your heart ablaze,
As
rise from the ashes.
You doing that, and your flame appears.
No, it's not the sword. It's the wing. It's the shield.
Oh, your shield. Sorry, your shield. As your shield kind of comes out, and you see the flame goes a little bit of a glow.
I had it stowed on my back at the moment, so I guess it just kind of takes off from my back. It just kind of starts floating.
Yes.
Yeah. Bonus action, rotate the hat +2 AC.
Okay.
Brace myself and then just screech across the yard. Are you in the court or not?
They both look at each other. No, that is... She will be looking this way. That is something that we might have to deal with. As all you guys are getting prepared, you see the gentleman kind of move his hair back so it's slick, and he starts tying it. I don't want to... And you hear a crack. Get involved. I thought you might help me. But... we might need assistance dismantling a throne.
Dismantling the what?
A throne.
Oh, okay.
And what? You hear from the waters crashing these large wings. But long live the queen and all. It's rude not to introduce ourselves, and I do apologize for the first time we met. This is my sister. She is Link. And I am Nexus.
Ah! You said...
God damn it!
Oh no! It's the backstory.
As you guys...
Sending the campaigns.
Yeah.
Nexus is really fucking old.
I was
Like,
Yes.
really, really fucking old.
Yes, he
I wasn't there
is.
yet when Nexus showed up.
Murdered my first character.
Technically.
Not even well, yeah, technically.
As you
Because
see that
he kept firing the room.
he keeps tying his, when he's untying his hair back, you do notice that when he looks at his hand, a little bit of hair kind of came off and like, again. And
Oh, he still had hair.
he still has hair now. That might change.
Oh.
Well, after you're done with the pets and you live, we might actually talk.
What? The pets.
If we're done with the pets.
And you see that both of them
you are
start
alive.
flying and go into the trees behind. And you hear again.
Or
And
you
from-
could, you know, or I'm just gonna say, or if there's
It's a Dracolich.
if there's something that
We're not allowed to have two correct calls in the same game.
What's up, Jess?
if there's something you want our help with, you could help us? Question mark.
They already flew away.
Well, you're bitches. No, I didn't say that.
They're still
I did not
hexed.
say that.
Oh.
I did not.
Hex does have a range. Like, it doesn't have a maximum effective range.
120 feet?
90 feet.
90 feet. Well, they're probably away from 90 feet then. They're close to 120. As from where the water is, from the cliffside, you see this large thing jet out, and all you see is green. As
So is it
Tenau looks at all you guys and just says, "Oh fuck." As you see a large-scaled green dragon who's missing chunks of its flesh.
So is it either it's a Jabberwocky or it's a Dracolich
No,
Jabberwocky?
it's the dragon that Tenau talked to. Remember?
I mean, yeah,
'Cause-
that too.
Tenau Speaka the drag.
But it's a. But also, is it in a green kind of dragon looking the one that we fought?
No, we never fought it.
So this
The one with
stands
the lady
up
on the
about
lake.
40 feet up in the air.
Yes.
So
He
we,
did. Oh no, we didn't. Reason.
No, we saw it flying in the distance.
yep, we saw a dragon with what looked to be a injury on its side where its ribs were exposed, flying in the air. As Tenau looked at it and said something.
So it's an undead dragon. It is a Dracolich.
It was. It's
Dracoliches are liches.
Oh, well, that's true.
that also happened to be dragons.
Yes. 40
it's-
feet up.
Oh, it's 40 feet up. Oh, man.
Fists.
But we're melee fighters.
As this large.
Oh, it'll be a
Baby.
large too. Oh.
Holy actual Christ.
Can you see
Oh, I
that?
can't see it. No. Oh my god.
That's
That's a baby.
small. The pets.
Do you need a
when the
second
pets
post
are
to
done.
support that fucking thing?
That's the pet. So the audience can see. That is-
Oh dear.
Can you
Lord.
see it? She's still a little low.
It's,
Oh my god.
So,
we can see it
I'm
from
just
the
going
DM
to
cam.
tell
Yeah, we can-
Krav right now.
No, the
Put the-
DM cam. This dragon is it on the DM cam?
Go high.
oh, yeah,
Or
that's
go. Go.
as the dragon just inhales, as you see its ribs expand,
I'm also telling Jewel, go. Just fly.
and just it spits out this breath as you see this green mist start to appear around,
Oh, okay.
but it starts coughing, and I do need someone to roll me a d4.
Not me, my D4 rolls are garbage.
Yeah, it's someone else. I'm bad with them too.
Well, that rolled out. That was a 3, but it rolled out. No, it's a 3.
Right.
It
Thank
was
you for being
fate.
honest. You know what? I didn't grab all the minis I needed for today,
Oh man, it's summoning 3 more things.
as it
So,
vomits
what?
out 3 undead bodies.
No.
Aww.
As each one starts moving. As 3 zombies
You wanna
enter the battlefield.
bring the zombie side game? Or your minis?
I'm waiting for the day you say, hey, I need you to bring the
Okay.
Borborigmos
Yes.
to this session.
Is it within 30 feet of me?
If you represent giants,
no.
I can bring the board.
Okay,
Nope.
never mind.
Very far.
At this moment,
When I said it,
60
I
feet.
meant one of the dead
60 feet.
undead.
10, 20, 30. So now,
Okay.
I need all of you guys to roll the initiative.
Oh, that was almost a 20! And it rolled
All
to
right.
a 14.
Well, I didn't roll terribly high, so. I think this one would be better with Battle Camp, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That was
Oh.
trash.
That's rough. Not as rough as mine.
The first one was Tenau.
Okay.
And the second one was me.
Well,
What's up, end of initiative, brother?
Hey.
if I.
As opposed to blood brother that probably rolled higher than me.
I rolled a 14. It was almost a 20. It was a 20 and then whoop.
If I can have you guys all
What's that
just
now?
be very pretty, and we're gonna set this up. Okay, we got 15 minutes left.
Can I cry? I would like to cry.
Bonus action crying is allowed.
Cool.
Yay!
Oh, but I need my
I
bonus
mean,
actions
Or
for stuff.
could we theoretically run until 10?
I would.
Jess, since you don't have anywhere to drive, would you?
I would
and
say
you're-
no because I still need to do things. And
Oh, okay.
I still need to take care of animals.
Okay.
So
And your knee.
we got 15 minutes left.
Okay.
We'll do one round. We'll see where that's at.
Mhm.
So 20 plus.
Did you not roll? Did you roll?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, well, I forgot to roll for the zombie that I rolled, and then got a nat 1 minus 2. So their initiative, I'm gonna.
Oh,
put it
someone
down.
does go lower than me.
Yeah, their initiative is -1. No, okay. 15 to 20.
What's your next
Tenau has rolled a 17.
Did anyone beat a 17?
Oh wait, no, my dexterity went up, so it's a +1 now, not a +0. Yeah.
Lena, what did you get?
15.
I did have a 15 as well.
Which one of you guys wants to go first?
Cyrus.
You can do roll-offs, or you can
Let's
do
roll off.
Yeah.
Roll a d20.
Okay.
I rolled a 2. Beat that.
I rolled a 14.
Something tells me all my damages are on type.
Okay, so it's Lena first.
Oh, now you know how Griswold felt for a majority of the campaign in Hogwarts Prep. Because a disgusting amount of my damage was necrotic, and guess how many zombies we went up against.
I also want you guys to have one thing in your head. You just leveled up. This is the first encounter.
And this is the pet!
This is the pet.
This is the pet that
is
Nexus,
the-
a legendary vampire,
This is a
dare I
mini-
say it, major villain.
This is a
I'll
just
say that
sick on us.
we're reaching a bit. Listen to what. Try to remember what he said.
He's
All right.
asking for help, but he wants to test us first, and this
I
happens
remember
to be
what
the
he
test.
did.
Hey, look. A guy gotta do his job, and if his mommy's watching, his mommy's watching. All right, 10 up.
Me. Oh wait, no. That was a 15.
Already got the 15s.
Lower.
Okay,
I got a 3.
3.
I bet I win. I bet I win the lowest roll. I bet.
No, the
3?
zombies does.
Did anyone get a 10? No. Okay. So 10 now, Lena, Saerus, then Dragon.
What did you get?
1. 4, 3, 1.
2 after initiative.
4, 3,
modifier.
2. Okay. All right. Carver.
Enjoying it so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna love this. All right, Carver. Then we have Everlee, and then we'll have a you or a cross.
Correct.
Okay. So, Tenau, what are we doing? You're on deck.
Okay. I'm not quite sure how long this work. I should have really been reading this further. But he's got a movement of 40 feet. And it's overcast and threatening rain, right? So you'd argue it's kind of dark.
It's dark because the moon is off.
Are there shadows?
Sure.
Okay.
Say next to each
Tombstone.
there'll be a tower. A shower. Shower? Tower. Shadow. There you go.
35.
It would have to be within 5 feet of the stone.
So now Lena.
So he can tell.
Oh no, I'm running.
Oh, then never mind.
He's got 40 feet of move speed.
Okay, I thought you were teleporting.
Cyrus.
Okay.
Not yet.
You run?
Lena,
Alright,
Cyrus,
and
and
then
Dragon?
I'm going to...
Tenau, Lena, Saerus, Dragon, Carver,
Yes.
Everlee, Crosshatch, Zombo.
He has 2 attacks. I'm going to roll the first one.
Okay.
Everlee.
Everlee, Cross.
Oh, cross. And then
Everlee, Cross, then Zombo.
That is a 25.
25 hits.
That's 1d6 plus 4. Oh wait, 1d6. Yeah, I'm forgetting the monk juju. What does monk juju do?
As a bonus action, you can use your key abilities.
No, what
No.
was he forgetting last time around that?
He keeps forgetting to add his dex to his damage.
and monk weapons. Even if he's using a dagger.
Wait, so he's got a
some-
+8 to damage?
No,
No.
it should be +4.
Okay. So that's 7 points on the first hit.
Okay.
Rolling it again. So I can go hit, flurry of blows?
Yep.
Okay. Second roll, 15 plus 6 is 21.
That hits.
That is once again a 7 points.
Okay.
Flurry of blows is how many hits?
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Yes.
Bleh. Caught it.
So mark that he used a key point.
Okay, he's used 1 of his 7 key points. Oof, that might miss. Flurry of blows is 15
15 hits.
for the first one, and then the second one I'm going to use the knife dagger.
Okay. As to try to restrain it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do the damage first, and then we'll see if restraints.
Okay, so 15. What's the flurry of blows damage?
Same thing.
It's still 1d6
Yes.
plus 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is 9.
9.
Oh.
Okay.
Fine.
So, do kill a zombie. That means I need to make a fortitude saving throw to see the zombie survives.
Okay.
Because they have undead fortitude.
Well, I have the thing if it survives it.
Alright, so the DC is going to be 5 plus the damage, so 14. I rolled a 14. It is back up.
Okay. The next attack is going to be with the rope dagger to restrain it,
Alright.
and then I'm going to bonus action blink.
You already used a bonus action.
I did. Wait, the flurry of blows is a bonus action?
Yep.
Fuck.
I believe so. Please correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
believe key points are
Yeah,
bonus.
I believe it's.
I'm not actually sure.
Well, it's really hard for me to read his.
Yeah,
Chicken's
I would
right.
check it on the
Love
book.
you, Wolf.
Yes, so he needs to make a DC that is, I believe, 14. I rolled a 8 total.
Okay, it's grapple.
Alright, it is grappled, as it is completely restrained.
I have 5 feet left of movement. Can I desperately attempt to drag the damn thing back 5 feet?
That would be an action to try and drag it.
Okay, this is fine. Everything is fine. I'm sorry for murdering your character, Wolf.
Alright, Lena. Saerus, you're on deck.
Okay. The zombie.
No,
took,
no bonus
what?
action.
Oh,
No bonus action?
Depends on what you use. Wait. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind.
Fear of Bliss, I believe, is key.
Yeah.
Some key abilities aren't. Okay, Lena, what are we doing?
The zombie that Tenau just did whatever. It took damage.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
It
cool.
got one
Okay.
shot and then got back up because of undead fortitude.
I want to move forward.
Oh, fine.
I don't know how.
You're behind. Oh,
Basically.
you're behind Everlee. If you see the butterfly
so
wings.
I have 35 movement. However, what I want to do is I want to move forward to the where the yellow zombie was in 30 feet of me.
Me too.
Yeah.
What?
I want to move forward to not all of my movement unless it takes all my movement to do it. To where the zombie, the yellow zombie,
Uh-huh.
is within within 30 feet of me.
Okay, this is 35 feet.
I would say this is within 30 feet, I believe, right? Or here? Right,
You have to be here.
10. Okay.
So, okay, there. Beautiful. I am going to use the one thing I've been wanting to do.
Me too.
I'm using Channel Divinity Turn Undead.
Alright.
That's what I was just.
Each zombie
Wisdom
needs to make a save.
Each zombie within 30 feet, though.
How many zombies are on there? Is the Big Daddy a zombie?
Big Daddy definitely passes the save.
Big Daddy's also out of range.
Yeah.
But is he a
These two
zombie?
are within 30 feet, not that one.
That is now within 30 feet. Okay, thank you for that.
Probably.
Big Daddy 100% passes.
That is
How
A
long?
zombie.
Huh?
Probably a zombie.
Oh, it's probably a zombie, but it also almost guaranteed passes its save.
How cool?
Wisdom. The first one with -2 equals 11. The second one with -2 will equal 14.
Cool. Don't pass.
Yes, those don't pass.
So-
If it's within the CR, right?
Yeah, what's
Straight
the...
immune.
What is
It's
this?
turn for a minute, or until it takes damage.
What is your CR at the moment for your turn?
No, it's
It's
still turn
15.
undead. It's not destroy undead yet.
Oh, it's only turn undead. Okay, sorry. You are
Yeah.
right. Okay, so they are frightened and will not get near you.
I think
Yep.
level 9.
You can
That's fine.
only use
they're-
dash action to try to escape
they're-
from the effect.
They are turned for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage. So I'm going to say to everyone, that boy in front of me right there, he's on our side right now. And then I'm going to, oh, each undead. Oh, so both of them. If they're
Yeah,
both
if they
within
can
30
see and
feet.
hear you, yeah.
If they're both within 30 feet of me, they both fail.
Wait, no, at level
No, yeah, they're
5,
both
this,
off.
the turn undead turn becomes destroyed.
Destroyed? What's
At
the
five.
level? What's the CR?
15 is
You
what mine
are
is turn
level
undead.
7. It's half.
Half.
Half or lower.
Lena's level 6.
Oh,
She's 7.
no, she's a level 6 cleric.
Level 6
Oh,
cleric.
that's
No, but
right.
the next up is level 8.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's half or better?
Half or lower.
Okay, as soon as... So you run in, grab your emblem of Terra, and as you wish for these abominations to disappear, you see this glowing light emerge from you as this bubble hits both these undead and it disintegrates. As the dragon just looks at you, just growls as this smoke plus an arm starts coming out. You
Turn
destroy them.
undead becomes destroy
Because
undead
level
after
5.
level 5.
Yeah.
And if you have a destroy undead table CR,
Yeah.
Good job, dude.
because half CR or lower,
I didn't
they
realize it was
will
killed.
they'll
I would
May
say
get
you
you
all
destroy.
do hear a slight from the side of the wall. All right. Anything else, Lena?
Our friends left us?
Yeah.
Okay.
friends.
So that was an action. You still have bonus. You moved 15 feet. Anything else?
I moved 15 feet.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm within.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's pebbles on the ground.
Sure.
Cool. Magic stone.
All right. You grab a handful of pebbles, and they are magic stoned. All right. Remember that for next game. Also, no, never mind. They're destroyed. Saerus, what do we do?
Me, I will move 30 feet. I believe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, this is the 30 feet.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just hold my action here for now.
All right. Hold action. What's your action?
Just to attack if whoever gets melee close.
Okay.
Melee. Wait, no. Lena's over here. I'm gonna go this way instead. Is this on here or on here?
I don't know. It fell.
It was right there.
Okay.
Wherever it was.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Within whoever gets
I'm
as close as melee. I
Okay.
will
I'm so scared.
No problem.
attack.
Got it. Got it. Okay. It's the dragon's turn.
Hey. It's the baby.
Yeah. Yeah, go before you.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Oh, okay. I guess it's backwards.
Which? Oh,
It'll be Tenau, Lena, Saerus, Dragon, Carver, Everlee, Crosshatch,
Yeah.
Zombies.
I got it all wrong.
You got me, Carver, and Everlee.
Do you need me to say it again, or you got it?
No, you got it.
Okay.
It's Carver and then Cross and then Everlee. Or no, it's Carver, Everlee, and then Cross.
Correct.
Oh, it's gonna go lower. It's still flying.
It is flying about 40 feet, dives down 30.
There.
Oh,
Can you move Lena
Oh no.
up? Put her. Yeah. Terrain be hard sometimes, yeah.
People think it don't be how it is, but it do.
Flies over 10 feet above Lena.
Fuck.
Okay. Hi, Lena.
You've fallen for one of the classic blunders
yeah, you did.
called
some-
"Don't let the healer frontline."
Right. Well, she didn't really
Okay.
frontline.
He's going to make
No, I
one
know.
claw, one bite attack.
Okay.
If only I stayed within 5 feet.
Claw attack. 14.
No.
All right. Bite attack.
Bite. I don't want your bite.
Natural
26.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that might hit.
I think
Okay.
that misses more.
Oh, that is +1. Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Let me roll.
Lena reacts with shield and makes her AC 35.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
That's
Is that 3? That sounds 3.
That's bad.
9, 20, 31, 37 points of piercing damage as this huge dragon just seeps its maw into you, bites you.
Oh.
I do need you to make me a... It's a grapple, so it's your contesting acrobatics or athletics. He is trying to swallow you.
Acrobatics. By the way, I'm bloody, but
Yeah.
okay. Acrobatics. That's probably not good.
What did you get? 14. As you all see, as it bites Lena, blood starts pouring down her white clothing. As it lifts its neck up, swallows it, and has a giant hole, maybe about 4 feet in length, and you see Lena fall through. Lena, when you land inside this tombstone-infested, horribly disgusting and acidic belly of and poisonous dragon, as you have dark vision, you look around and you see dozens and dozens of undead start moving towards you.
Oh no.
Oh, guess what I'm doing?
Actually, if it was anyone to be down there, that might
That's
not be a
good.
bad
You're
idea.
gonna kill him from the inside out. Bomb him, baby.
The
All right.
thermonuclear warhead ate a
Carver.
thermonuclear undead warhead.
What do we do? Oh wait,
Fuck.
nope. Yeah, Carver,
I
go.
can't use any of my bonuses, right? Or I've got
You can
some
use reactions.
reactionary, but I mean, I'm just.
What do we do, Carver?
You blast.
E-blast. Roll me to hit.
What are your targets?
Dirt.
Oh wait, so Lena is already.
Lena is
swallowed.
inside its tummy.
That ain't gonna
I'm
hit.
into bed.
What did you get
Can
total?
Wow, you don't have like a plus
Scream
8?
really,
Yeah,
really
plus 8.
loud.
Oh. Oh yeah, I've
Oh,
got the thing giving you
Jesus.
plus 8.
You also have a child with it.
I do, but
So-
I can't use it until I can go.
You are considered grappled. Someone put that because you are grappled inside its stomach.
It's not gonna hit, but I'm gonna hex the dragon.
You're gonna hex it. All right. What did you get total to hit?
13.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
I've
I was
only
hoping
got
for you.
dampened elements,
All right.
Which is not anything.
And hex. Dragon be hexy.
Wait, do you have to roll to hit for the hex?
No, I think it just does it.
Oh.
All right. As you, it's 2 attacks with your E-blast.
Oh yeah, roll
Oh.
for the second beam because instead of it scaling in damage dice, it scales in attacks.
That one will probably hit. 24.
24 different hits. Roll me damage.
This thing fucking scares
Did you get a
5.
5. All right. Hey,
Oofed off.
it's
Not
something.
oofta. Let me say that in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't said it in a minute.
Yeah.
as you blast it, and it hits one of its scales and continues to beam, and then the scale just falls to the ground. Just looks at you, and then blows this horrible poisonous breath and starts moving around. Okay, legendary action.
Con.
What?
Con.
Concept. Oh, con. Thank
Con
you.
is what its
Yes,
disadvantage on
yes,
checks
yes.
is.
Con Hex. Alright. Gonna use a legendary action.
It can be Constitution Hex.
I need everyone within 120 feet to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is it trying to poison me?
Nope. That includes you, Lena.
Fuck. Oh, perfect.
The same colored dice.
Alright, call them out.
15.
15 fail.
Fuck.
17.
17? It's a pass. Lena,
Nice.
Yeah.
what did you get? Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you're not
8.
listening.
Fail. What'd you get?
Natural one.
That's not what I said.
Fail. Oh, I don't know if I have enough tokens.
We both rolled a
Enough
natural.
tokens for what?
I don't like that.
We both rolled a natural one on the same
Oh,
colored dice.
Tenau. Fuck. I forgot. The exact
Lena, what's your
same
wisdom
number,
saving
but his
throw?
whiz is a lot higher. 18.
18 pass.
Sorry. Looking at it.
I wish I had good whiz, but I'm not a smart.
You wish you
scarecrow.
had good whiz.
Yeah. If I only had a brain.
16.
16 fails.
Are you?
DC
No.
17.
What kind of damage are we talking about?
You are all frightened.
Frightened.
Cool.
So you
Can I
have
use
disadvantages against attacking the
Can
dragon.
I use my TR for resistance? No, because it's all.
Here, we don't need that. Just put it on the
I'm
initiative
the dragon.
tracker.
How does
We're
that
all frightened.
So, you have disadvantage on attacking the dragon. And
Okay. That's
you
fine.
put this on Everlee and yourself.
That's fine.
Can I
And
use
Lena.
a key point, my key I've never used before, to
Nope.
not have me frightened?
So, as the dragon just expands its wings and just roars into the night, as this gas flows over and you see the undead inside its stomachs trying to crawl its way out, and actually some are starting to succeed. All the damage you've done, it just killed one of your friends instantly. You guys feel the fear.
Wait, they killed one of
No,
them?
It swallowed a
that's
friend,
what we
that's
saw.
it.
That's what
Oh,
we
yeah.
saw.
Oh no.
And you know that this is the pet of whatever you need to face, and you're not even at the front door yet. You're in the garden. You haven't even seen the maze. You haven't seen the manor.
Mm-hmm.
And there's creatures that can fly with fangs. That's its legendary action. Everlee.
Alright, I'm definitely going to use my channel divinity. And I don't have to roll for that. Do I have to do it as a disadvantage? Because it's just a thing.
What are you doing?
I want
No,
to destroy it.
If you're not rolling to attack, then he's rolling to save, and there's no, like, I don't know.
I will let you know.
Because you said the undead were coming out already.
Their hands are peeking through, yes.
So I can see them.
You can see a few, yep. Do you want to destroy the ones inside its belly?
That's what I guess I'm trying to.
All
because
right.
that's all I can attack right now.
Okay.
And I feel like those are the ones that are touching Lena if they're in there.
I
Because I
think
still
that's a-
feel her
Okay.
But he can still be frightened.
alive.
Yeah, it technically targets the zombie. So, it targets him as well. Okay.
The dragon rolled 28.
Nope. I need an app to roll every single one of those d20s. This is for the dragon. Total of... It's a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
25.
25 for the Durgan?
For the dragon, yes.
For the dragon.
So if it passes, I believe nothing. Please tell me if I'm wrong.
Spell save DC should be like what, 10 plus proficiency plus
Mine was
wisdom?
15, I think.
15
sounds correct, yes.
That's what it said.
Okay, let me roll. Lena, what is your passive perception?
And passive perception
On very
is
top. Come on.
17.
No, because that was
17,
that was
okay.
charmed.
You see
I
easily over 12 zombies reaching for you.
There is looking for there's
Cool.
DC. Same.
Where the hecking is my gigantic dice app?
Your mass roller app or something? Jeez.
Apologies.
No, that's what he was just asking.
You kick their ass, Everlee.
Is it plus my proficiency?
No, that's it.
The level.
Did I delete it? Oh, there it is.
No,
Okay,
This is why I have, like,
D20.
apps.
Somebody on the calculator or something. I believe it's either 10 or 8 plus your proficiency.
Can I use my
plus
pull of radiance to add to the save? Yeah.
No, but it's only radiant energy. What is the DC?
15.
15, which means I need to roll a 17 because I have -2. Nope, it's plus 0. Okay, so I need to roll a 15 or higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. As everyone just sees this light just expand and things just start popping and bones start falling out and limbs start falling out and ashes. As Lena, you from within that stomach, you just see a light go through and all these things start popping, and as they do and the light goes through, you quickly look around and there's about 13 left. Alright.
And I, as my bonus action,
Mhm.
want to obviously I want my wings to pop out.
Alright, wings are out.
And I wanna, I guess I haven't used my movement, right?
You can use movement, yeah.
I wanna hover a few feet off the ground, not
Just hover off the ground? Okay. As you
just
take,
so it knows I'm flying.
Okay.
And I will
as you are a beacon of light,
in
your wings
all
are
of
expanding.
my trying, staring like staring at the sky with all of the light that I have, and I'm gonna say, you will not take her from me.
Yeah, you kick its ass.
I will say that it has not used its reaction, so we'll look at you.
You will all die.
And I'll just smile.
Okay. As it's going to say,
Long live the Blood Queen.
okay. Crosshatch.
Get out of my house!
Dissonant whispers.
Okay, that is a whiz save, right?
Correct.
Ooh. 15?
Matches DC.
Alright. Does anything happen after?
On a failed save, on a successful save, target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. So it's going to take 5d6 cut in half.
Alright, roll me damage. This is psychic, correct?
Correct.
Alright.
Good luck resisting this. Don't you change its resistances on me.
It has psychic resistances. One of the rare resistances from things.
21 cut in half is 10.5. Rounded up would be 11 points psychic.
Okay. Alright. As you send out your distancing whispers and just moves and shake its head. Or hey, Zombo's turn.
That's your name.
The only one left, the only one outside left alive is currently restrained.
Yeah. Well,
Where are
restraint has disadvantage to the attacks.
where's our audience? Back over there.
Huh?
Our little guys. Emma's you said they were off to the side clapping.
They're hiding in the tree.
Oh yeah, they're hiding in the tree line.
Okay.
Right here. I'm watching the fight now.
Okay.
Okay, that is a total of 9 to hit, which I believe misses.
Correct.
Okay. Lena, what is your AC? This will make it faster.
My AC is 16.
Okay.
Oh no.
I need to get a 13. Miss. 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 Hit. Hit.
Judge, the DM's abusing the action economy and I don't like it.
Hit. Hit. Okay.
Abuse things too.
Wait.
You are being surrounded by 13 zombies inside its belly and they're all attacking you.
Zombies in the belly.
Cool.
Fuck.
Yeah, next game, man.
That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage from the zombies
still
trying
up.
to scratch you, bite on you, pummel you, and you're just defending the best way you can, using your shield, using your sword, using the mats that you have, and they are all surrounding you.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm still up.
All right.
You can still heal yourself.
With that, we're going to start the next game, the second round of combat in Tenau's turn.
Wolf's gonna punch me in the stomach the second he realizes that my first round was spent sprinting up thinking I could blink back and not being able to.
Alright guys, we have a adult undead green dragon and 14 zombies left.
13.
14, there's still one outside.
Yeah, I came back.
That's restrained. That don't count.
We'll see if our players can survive. We'll see you guys next time. Please take care.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
I'm supposed to be pressing this. Yes.
Yes, press that.
Goodbye.